So this was the largest of the boats that we built. Built in 1959, we believe. Did not put the fin on the back of this as fins started to go away. We tried to stay somewhat current with the automotive side of things. One of the things that was happening in the industry over that time period was fiberglass was becoming very, very strong. And even though we were fiberglassing these boats, the life of the boat is still wood, so it's going to deteriorate over time and so on. Fiberglass theoretically were bulletproof. So as we got to 1960, it was a decision was being made whether or not to continue building boats, but we wanted to try one of the larger sizes to see if we could still stay current and viable for couple more years. So this one was built with that in mind. It's a much deeper boat, longer boat, wider boat, handle more horsepower. We didn't build very many of them. I believe we only built maybe, I know of two, there might have been 3 or 4. At this point in time, we have 2 of them. Same equipment on the boat as the rest of them, same pretty much as its construction. This one does not have a wide flare on the front. It does have a spray rail along the bottom near the chine to try and help the water spray from getting up into the boat. It was a big difference in running, being a wider boat. Being wider and longer, we anticipated that it would be a better riding boat. In reality, if we'd made it longer and kept the same width, we probably would have had a better riding boat. Making it wider made it more prone to slapping into the waves. Even though we built it we stretched the limit really on building the plywood and bending it into shape. And periodically a sheet of plywood would break and we had to throw it away and start over with another one. But it got us as close as we could to what some of the designs of the fiberglass boats were. And these were double fiberglass to increase their strength. This one's in pretty poor shape, as you can see, and there was an interior that was a upholstered interior. The original interior is in it. I believe the floorboards and everything else have been replaced because of rot or whatever. It came from Ticonderoga, New York. It may have been one of the boats here on Bombazine, one of the ones that we retained for sale into the early years of Woodard Marine, because we didn't have much to sell, and my father only started the business with $1,600. Built a building and put $1,600 into that and started the business. And the boats that we had left over were the boats that he first sold. So it was pretty lean years for the first 3, anyway. And this could have been one of those, we're not sure. The person that owned it lived here on the lake, died a number of years ago. If he were still alive, he might be able to recognize it, I'm not sure. But in this condition and so on, maybe not. And that's kind of this particular model.